without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the War Thunder local stuff. And I think you'd all be thrilled to do that. So, and go ahead and take a look at, as I said, we've got ATTICA set up here. Go ahead and give that a shot. We're going to drive around in an M18. There shouldn't be any enemies about, hopefully. So we'll just have a clear drive. We'll take a look at some of the features on there. ATTICA is a, what is it? Domination map. So it's got an A, B, and C. They don't have any smaller ones. So let's take a look at it. Enough of this bull talking. They said we're going to be in an M18. We're going to start on the lower right. We'll take a look at stuff on C, go over to B. What's real neat with this is there's lots of places to hide out on. Some good sniping spots too. So, well, ended up on the wrong side. Well, I tell you what, since we're over here, let's take a look at A. So, lots of good hills here. If you go ahead and take a look at the map here, you come up and through little snipey spots are in here. I haven't done much around A. I've done a lot of B and C, but I do know there's a couple spots in here. The same thing with the enemy coming in. So, and if you pay attention where you're driving, you won't get stuck on rocks. So we shouldn't have anybody shooting at us, so we can just sort of take our time taking a look at C's and stuff. Now, of course, you could go over to the left and come in on A, but up here, if you got a little bit of depression, you can overcome part of A, and see a town in there, that stuff. And your big threat is going to be probably over to anyone that's sniping you over from the left. So. So lots of buildings, lots of cover in here. Here. Interesting, have not been in this. See what's inside here. Oh, you need to get into the courtyard. So that's one thing they had with the C. There was lots of coverage once you got in here. So we're taking. We don't want to take this too much, I don't think. Get out of here so we don't ruin our experience. But yeah, lots of cover here. I'll probably take this this video and put it into a short for the OTG publications thing. So, but while they can get in there, they don't have a lot of shots. When you're inside, you could defend. It looks like it'd be pretty well defended. So, I won't meander over towards B. So, again, as your enemy comes in, if you're playing a lower one. Lots of spots here. The rock does not lend itself to getting behind, but some are good. The southern one, right up in here, they'll come right around that corner there, and right around that corner, and watch you. All right, we'll move on over to B and see what we've got over here. Okay, so as you're approaching B, this is for the ones come from the south. They'll come in here and get up a spot right around there. And right around there are two good snipe spots to get the people as they're coming down where I'm at. Towards B. You can set up and nail them. They usually crest this little hill, and that's it. So we'll take a look at B here. B's got some cover, not as much as A. Pretty open on this side. Now, if you were coming in to take B, the other side of this this ruin is pretty good, but you are subject to arty, of course. But not a lot of. You're still in the open. They'll usually come running in right about and hide out by the wall there. It's the safest spot. You can I guess you could set down here, but it is definitely more open. And, now let's move on over to C. C's Trajan Thorax. Huh? Hi there. I think you're on this. You're in our Discord, I believe. So, welcome. Or at least I recognize your name from somewhere. So, but anyway, welcome. Make sure if you're not following us, follow, please. Okay, we're gonna wander over to C. C is a little bit interesting. So, got a sneaky spot. Now, once you take the cap, you can sit in. And it's right in the back corner of that amphitheater. You can come in and take the cap and sit in there, and one or two units can defend this pretty well right in there. And you're clear from the backside, so about the only thing that can get you there is arty or someone that comes sneaking up. So if your team plays well, the backside you can't get in there. So there we go. Big tour on the backside of C. So let's take a look at the north side enemy areas. I think we got a little bit of time here. So A and C are about your easiest to defend areas on here. The key thing is getting to them first. So. If you're just joining us, we're doing a tour of ATTICA. No one's shooting at us, so we can show off some of the points in here. Okay, so on the eastern spawn there, again, same thing. An enemy detection zone. You can sit back here and cover B fairly well. C, not so much. Big detection zone on this. As you can see, if you're looking down at the mini map, there you go. You can see the detection zone all through here. It's good size. Another spot for the northern team. You can go ahead and get a good view of B. You can watch them coming over the hills on the south group. And they're gonna usually come down the hill, and right there is where on the other side of those blocks they'll hide out. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, we're right between the two spawns. They're fairly open, but so the spawn camping, if the southern enemy is getting you and you're spawn camping, and they're spawn camping, your poop's pretty weak here. So Now the approaches that they do on this side, again, A is well defended, B not so much. But if you are coming out from here, got some view. You don't have a good view of C here. As you come into this valley, you are going to be open to enemy shots. So you'd have to watch out for shots from here. But again, you can see the enemy coming in through those two roads. So. The cliffs, there are a couple sniper spots, but I haven't found a lot of them. I've only been on this map a couple times. The rocks are tough to get up on. So it's pretty much the same with the southern two spawns. So there are a few sniper spots, but they're far and few between. Usually you'll end up with that kind of thing where you come in and... Oh, this might be interesting. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's this. I guess someone with a little depression, this isn't bad here. But again, the problem with A is lots of walls in the way. You'd have to get them as they're coming into A.
Advance! Roger, advancing.
Oh. So now their approach to A, they've got a little bit more open to get into it, I think, do they? No, not really. You can get the enemy on the approach, but once you're in there, that's, let's see, on the backside, looks like. Looks like this would probably be about the fastest to get in there. A little bit of a choke point, similar to the other side of this coming in here. But yeah, the other side has the same kind of access come in from this. So the far western side of A is if you want to get in there fast. And I found this road. Take a look at the other spawns. Yeah. The plan is was some of my buddies here. They some like it, some don't. I think it's a neat map. Offers a lot of good challenge, a lot of good. If you're scouting, a really good scout map. So you get a good spot. Then of course the lower spawn areas, except for the water, pretty similar to the north one. Gaijin tends to do that. All right, so there you go. I did notice, like right about up here is a pretty good scout spot. You want to scout B. No, I guess not. Yeah, again, it's hard to get over those rocks. I'm sure there's a couple that they made so you can't see it, but you'd be hard pressed to get on top of those rocks. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's not many. Oh. And get past that tree, maybe? I don't think so. No, I don't think there's anything behind that. No. Yeah, maybe.
Armor piercing, loaded.
Well, there you go. That's one for the southern one. You can go ahead and do some scouts at the southern spawns if you come in and take that tree out. So I'm sure there's something similar on the other side. Yeah, and even from here, if you're small enough to hide, but that's got potential. Maybe. We should never get the hell out of here. There we go. Oh. So yeah, you could keep that in mind if you want to scout. Probably the same thing on the other side too, somewhere. This could take some map acknowledgement to find the good spots. Some hidden things up here. Yeah. Yeah, you could come in and watch them from here. A little nook and cranny. You're on the southern side. You want to watch the north. So focus on B for most of these spots. Seeing that. As for C, I didn't see much. Probably in that area there. Get some good, yeah, that can get in that little corner there. The rocks are still blinded here. So anyway, that's the overall of ATTICA. So a fun map, lots of sniping, and A and C are your best defended ones. B is pretty much out there. So let's cook the pizza here, and with that.